Hey, we are back for a little show. It's a little rant and read. We are probably going to be interrupted. You're going to hear stuff, people coming and going in no time, so it's just casual. But I had a couple decks come in today to complete my moons, and I looked at them, and I'm pretty happy with what I got up there. And but what I got was I thought I've been waiting for this deck to come in because Suck 2, right? For my Just the Facts Ma'am companion to avoid the tarot, to avoid the people, has a companion. And I've been waiting for it to come in, but I didn't do the thinking. I didn't figure out because I've been meaning to combine them also to have a third an alternative for the cats and the dogs in my Celtic Cross, because I harbor the suspicion that over time the continuous use of the cats and the dogs have led to the story I have created about John and Martha. Okay, so a little spice, a little variety. Anyway, when I combined it today, and this other thing is that they are not very compatible in shuffling, but I learned how to thwart that too. But it handicaps your ability to spontaneously shuffle while you're reading. You have to lay that shit down and just do it, okay? Which I figured out too. But it cost me to combine them in a this is a just facts, ma'am. To combine them the way that I wanted is to lose a space in the reading. So I re-separated them, and it's still the same way. It's still in the same spot. I just kept the spot for over here. And I don't know what to do about it. That's the way it is right now. It's the one thing I didn't see coming. Damn it. So anyway, you've got Six of Cups and Bravery. I see this. I've been sitting here looking at this for a long time, and I see this as bravery and retrospect, and thinking about the times when you were young and brave, and because the next two is thinking, and the Ace of Wands, and you were at the top of the game and the edge, and shit was bright and sharp and new, and the world had just invented cassette tapes, and you were at the leader of the pack, right? Right? You know how things, the tip of fame only lasts a second, and then it's forgotten in the past. You don't even know what a cassette tape is, right? Don't get me ask me about 8 tracks and vinyl. Oh my god, beta VCRs. Okay, let's see. You're just thinking about the past, just thinking about the past, and out on the very bottom of it, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, and so you're thinking about the past from the position of how far you've come, all the hard work, all what you did to earn it, the story of your life. Okay, let me scoot back here. This is what we got. We've got lies. Oh, and I did have a peek at this, and then I forgot it, right? When I seen the lies, I started laughing because there just is no way to avoid dude. You just can't avoid him. I just got these cards today. I didn't know. I mean, okay. So you kind of did it to yourself. And Unity, you thought you two was together. You thought you was on the same wavelength, but you were dismayed. You were you were lied to. Now you try to escape like an adult. Cause you got big dreams. You got God. That's what it is. And there's a little bit left of you, and you're trying to salvage it. You're trying to save yourself while you can. Eight of Pentacles. Back to the hard work. Back to the grind. You don't let him destroy you. You escape and save yourself. It's back to work. And sunshine and lollipops. It's a brand new day. The sun is bright, and that could be. There's two little bluebirds in front of this big shiny sun, and it could be new love on the horizon. Bluebirds of happiness. And then we got, because it's been a hell of a time. It's been a hell of a long time. And then we got The story the parrot told. And this is in retrospect. This could be you, the narrator in your head, telling yourself the story of your past relationship versus where the adventures you've had. And it's an incantation. It's the tale you tell yourself. And you're just remembering. It's the tale you tell yourself as you see it. The truth as you see it. Your life as you see it. Now this is what came down there first, right? And when I very first seen this, I thought, are you making a list? Are you connecting the dots? Or the likelihood because there's a lot of stuff here and there's a lot of stuff there. Responsibilities taken care of, right? But then when I got close to it and I seen this tiny ass font, it says, use these card layouts based on your roll of the dice. So you can take it as you want. I will be removing this card from the deck. I didn't know that it wasn't a card. Okay, and I like that though. I like that because you remember I used to roll a lot. I still have. It's just so loud, just so loud, and I couldn't ever get the right size of jar to see down into. I want a treble popper. That's what I want, which is also pretty loud. Okay, so we're gonna be clarifying with the just facts, ma'am, and right away we're looking at dude who's liar. Oh, lie. Spiteful liar. You've come so he's jealous with it. He's green with envy. You have outclassed him, outworked him. You're a better person. You've just, of every encounter, you have come away above. And he's just green with envy about it. Yeah. He probably lies to himself or lies to you about how good he's doing too. Very insecure. You kind of did this to yourself. You thought y'all were on the same wavelength. You didn't ever think he'd lie to you. Not about the shit. See, you were happy. You were happy. The shit that he lies to you about, you never thought he would lie to you about because you were in it from the heart and he was not. He was all about look at me, and wanting to be you, really. Wanting to yeah, he wishes he was you. He wishes he was you. Look, girl, you come out with bravery. How many? Ooh, you showed him to be the loser that he is. You showed him the truth of himself. Now he must prove you wrong. As if. You just want to get away. This is ridiculous. Y'all just want to get away from this. This is not what I thought. This dream of mine has turned into a nightmare. You feel me? I'm back to hard work. I'm hard back to work. I can't let this craziness stop me. Oh my God. I dodged a bullet. Oh my God. Save me. Save me from myself. How did I ever get here? Look, how did I get talked into that? There was no return from this dude. Not whatsoever at all. Not ever. And none of the dreams you had came. Nothing that you put your hard work into. I mean, what was this for? What was your investment supposed to return to you? Whatever that return was, it did not come. And it was broken lies and promises. But anyway, right back to work. And then the sun comes up. I'm telling you, life is better immediately. Watch every reading I did today. And you move toward your future. It's bright. Your money, your abundance returns, and so does your health as soon as you ditch this pelican, this albatross. But you've got to cut him off. That's the deal. You've got to cut him off. It's been hard. It's been real hard. So saith the parrot. So saith the narrator in your head. This is weird because I'm peeking at another reader. I mean, it's another person telling a story to you. Like a line of like how does this story? The truth is subjective. Does it change as it travels? The matter, a choice. Will you tell or will you leave this out? Will you tell this part? You were writing a book in the earlier reading. Are you going to tell this part of the story or will you leave it out? You leave. You choose to leave. Because you finally outgrow it. What's she leaving out? There's leaving again. That you should have been gone a long time ago? That you wasted a lifetime here? I don't know. You're thinking about it though. You're thinking long and hard. Are you finally going to leave after a lifetime? Ooh. What story will you tell? Will it be a Stephen King movie? Yeah. All right. And then we're going to have a look at these tea leaves. These, if I can fit them in somewhere, I will, of course. Right now, they are standalone. Please let me know in the comments if they are, if they ever matter to the reading. Cain, pay attention to your health. What I tell you, he's toxic. Toxic. Nine of Swords. Oh my God, what have I done? Past the point of rescue. Nine of Cups. Made a great sacrifice. Of love. Four of Cups reversed. You've been putting it off. Well, maybe you were holding on. Ill health. Holding on. I'm sorry. Holding on. A purpose. You had a purpose. Well, maybe your purpose renews itself now. Angel. Spiritual guidance. Protection from harm. Somebody's got your back. Somebody's... You won't fall. Eight of Pentacles. You work too hard. See... What was I was really upset. It was like, what's being withheld from you that you haven't earned? Three of Pentacles. You know, if I always find a way to get the job done. So you can invest, you can help. You know you're going to have a little help from up above. Nine of Cups. Look how far. So you're thinking. You're thinking. You're thinking. If you're in a position to take a risk one more time. Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard. You got a crew. You got an idea. You got a plan. You got a plan that you think will work. And you could recover from the loss. Could you recover from the loss? So you're thinking about taking a risk. And it reminds you back in the days when you took risks when you were young and brave and you didn't, when life was exciting and you hadn't done everything in the world 150 times. And maybe this is unusual and it's not your usual. But I think it's also something that you might have done before because you left before. Maybe this risk you're thinking about taking is more in the business of a venture with another person who has caught, well, that's the question. Have they caught up to you in a way that you can work with? All right. And then we have a dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. Oh, you're going to go in to visit with an old friend that you had a falling out with years ago. Something simple like that. Yes. What do we got here? No. Well, we're not taking them until we go through these. Five of Pentacles, an old betrayal. Can you all be friends again? Can you work it out? Can you work it out? Eight of Cups. Better stay gone. That's what your gut's telling you. Isn't that like the fifth one? There's one. There's one. There's one. Oh my God, what have I done? Lies! Lies! Okay, then we'll look at these. Seven of Pentacles. Remember, he never gave it back. He was always empty promises, unfulfilled promises. Nine of Wands. Don't let your guard down. Don't let your guard down. Nope. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's all we need. Okay. Yeah. Remember, you thought he was your friend then too. Till he bit you. And then you knew he was a snake. You outgrew him. Maybe you're thinking about giving an old friendship a second chance. What's here? Four of Pentacles. If he asks you for money, no. And just no anyway, because that's what's going to happen. And you're going to have to say no. And then everything is going to be awkward. All right, this is the last leaf. There you are down at the jug drinking. Lots of heavy drinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven of Pentacles. Remember that $150 you never paid me back? Remember that car you wrecked? Oh my God. Remember all them lies you told me? All them promises you made me? And there's a rivalry. Maybe you're like frenemies. I wish I could think of a movie example. Two good bad guys that hate each other. Two good bad guys. Hey. This is just the facts, ma'am. And my one rule is that there will be no dude. I know he was here, but you did it. Caught me off guard. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. But look, this is the way we must see this. If there's two good bad guys rivaling, out drinking, then it has to be about you in order for it to be in here. And it's got to be like two dudes fighting over you, two ex-dudes, and that could be John and Martha with Harold in the basement. Journey. You're on a spiritual journey, a long journey. You need to get the fuck away. Leave these guys to it. It's some kind of bromance with... Soon you'll be going on a journey. Soon this will pass away and things will change. Spiritual journey. Options, the likes of which you have never dreamed, will open up to you. A time of growth, a spiritual journey. Oh my God, maybe they caught up for a minute. Or maybe you were hoping. But it's time for you to go on. It's time for you, like, I see you rushing forward again like a... I need to watch better movies. Six of Swords, once again, so it gets awkward again. It gets awkward again real quick. You try, it doesn't work. The two of you are vastly different. You hoped he had caught up. You hoped you could do the old thing together again, that you could get the band back together, man. You know, but it doesn't last, not at all. And it's a bunch of, it's bittersweet, it's nostalgic. And it turned into Dude Tarot. I will not have that happen again. I will have you know. And it's yellow. It looks like fire. Yes, dude. One of them. All right. All right. Here's your, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to have to go through them one by one, and maybe I want to be able to use them for the Celtic cross, though. I don't want them to be altered. I thought I had found a way to do that. Shit. Well, here's your advice. Your advice is hold tight. Your time will come. Right now, you're being productive, finding a way out, taking control, a light at the end of the tunnel, and freedom. So it's going to get better. You do escape again. And you look at life like it's a great adventure, and take an adventure and venture forward. The I want my money back oracle says, trust yourself, bro. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. You need to find balance right now. You're being told that hard work is important, but so is quality time with your loved ones. The balance between work, play, family, and career must be maintained for overall wholeness and success. Here's your woo. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. You had another card of growth as well. One last hurrah. A night out with old friends. Old Lang Syne. Oh my God. Jackson Brown. Is that who sings it? I don't know who sings it. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. It's not a train this time. Be proud of your journey. Or maybe you're dodging a bullet, remember, because maybe it is a train and maybe you see it. You're wiser for your experience. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. Alrighty. Well, now you know my card problems. So leave it in the comments. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna remove this. This is getting on my last nerve. Cheeky little fucker. Yes, I'm serious. Remember, tarot is a choice. This is a fictitious. I'm telling a story. You're telling a story to yourself too. You're playing it all back in your head. I'm just helping you filter stuff through. Right? I'm like think of me as your narrator. Bye.